Good day, all. Good day, all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Picky People, where I'll be reviewing the most popular matchmaking show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So sit back and enjoy.
With that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Kuna Eve. Let's check her out before she even started talking. I think she's been up here before, but let's check her out. Kuna Eve. Let's check her out on Instagram. Yeah, I think she's been on the show before. But let's make sure. Kuna Eve. She got 55 posts over 7,100 over 7,100 subscribers or followers, I should say. Everything looks classy. Not too many posts, 55 posts. She looked like she living the large, the Luke Clullen lifestyle, the extravagant. I mean, everything about these photos look extravagant, man. Nobody's ordinary no more. It's just crazy. Good grief, everything is just over the top. But if you think people living like this every day, all day, all this stuff is a facade, man. It's not real. But this is the land, this is the world we live in. Yeah, I mean, her profile looks decent. Her profile doesn't look crazy. Let's see what she's talking about.
Okay, my name is Wakuna.
Okay, Wakuna, how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
Okay, I work in IT, and I'm doing my master's in information technology. I will be done in March.
Nice.
Also, I have a few businesses, and okay, I have a perfume line. It's not a perfume line per se.
Okay.
It's perfume oils from Dubai. You know, someplace I used to go to.
Yeah.
And they have really good stuff. So I'm trying to start, importing some and selling.
Nice.
And also, I'm working on a dating app with a few people.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
Travel.
You like to travel.
Okay. I like to travel. Study. Restaurant cook, sing. Anything interesting, actually.
Okay. What are some, so now what do you look for in a man?
Somebody with good manners.
Okay.
Somebody that has ambitions. Somebody that knows what they want. Someone that's aware of his sexuality too.
Wow.
And is not sexually curious about other things. Yeah.
Okay. So now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't have good manners. And someone who does not want to grow and learn. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Body. It's my real name, just so you know. And I'm 33.
33. Okay. And Body, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur as well. I own a few businesses.
Okay. What kind of businesses you own?
Oh, I'm a franchisee of a dessert company, and then vending machines. There's plenty more, a lot. Serial entrepreneur.
Okay. Very cool. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was really just the age. Nice dress. It was really just the age.
Okay.
Yeah, she's older than me, so yeah. I
Got
don't
it.
typically want that.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't date younger. It's still, I mean, it's a cultural thing that's okay, but I'm still trying to warm up to it. I'm still trying to warm up to the fact that I could be with someone younger that could teach me something. So I do understand where you come from.
Thank you.
Let's head back over here. Name and age.
I mean, I think she's been on a show before, episode, I can't remember the episode. But looks like this woman, I mean, she looks nice. Don't get me wrong, she looks nice. But looks like she's on a show for clout. She's on the matchmaking show, but she has all of these businesses, from exporting or importing perfumes from Dubai to creating a matchmaking app to doing studies in college. And I don't know where there's room for companionship, not to mention love, but seems like everything is on her chart except a husband and family. But to each his own. This is where we live in, man. Everybody, i.e., the women, are so inundated with being occupied and busy, they can't stop and slow down to be caught by a man. So, I mean, hey, this is what it is. But let's see what she got to say. But it looks like she's a clout chaser, man. To me, that's what it looks like.
I'm Don, and I'm 33.
33. Okay. And Don, what do you do?
So I'm a serial entrepreneur as well. I also have a marketing company and have a company called Arizona Trending. So,
okay, cool. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was kind of just thinking the whole time, just confidence. I like someone, to really come into the room and just breathe the confidence. You're
Right.
very beautiful. I'm very attracted to you. I think friends, that's just how I see it.
I want more friends if that
Yeah,
counts for
friends is
something.
cool.
I don't have enough.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're a serial entrepreneur. So we could
Yes.
definitely be friends, talk business,
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I love his heart. He looks good.
Thank you.
You have a panache to you.
Panache.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Likewise. I don't know what that means, but likewise.
No, you look good. You dress. You have a different style. I love the hat, the hair. I don't have a problem with men having hair, no hair,
Okay.
short, tall. You have to have good manners because manners are very easily to copy.
Absolutely.
If you curse a lot, I'll curse a lot eventually. So
Yeah.
So
I don't even
care
like to
about those
curse.
things,
Yeah, I
so.
feel that.
Cool. Thank
Yeah.
you. And then we had one more down here. Oh, actually, two more. Okay, let's stop here first. Your name and age.
My name is Daniel, and I'm 32 years old.
All right. And Daniel, what do you do?
So I'm a doctor of nursing practice. I'm also a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner,
Okay.
and I'm a nursing professor as well, and a business owner also.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Hey,
All right. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
she's a beautiful woman. Just an age thing, that's it. I'm 32. I turn 33 next week.
Right.
You're Nigerian?
No, from Cameroon.
Cameroon? I'm
Yes.
Nigerian. I know a lot of
You
Cameroon
are?
people, yeah.
Oh, as an African man, that's normal.
You know,
they don't
so
go
you
for
understand.
younger. They
Yeah.
don't go
We
for
don't do
older.
that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she
Unless I
understand.
have a lot of money.
Nah, I got money.
Uh-huh.
I got my own. All right. But yeah, that's all it is. So
All right. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he looks good.
thank you. Thank you so
Look,
much.
look at his eyes. It's like they're charming or something.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're very
yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then we got one more down over here. Okay, your name and age.
Nick, and 38.
Nick,
Hi.
what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer and entrepreneur.
Okay. Entrepreneur. What's some of your businesses?
I do music. I record. Just personal train and stock market.
All right. Very nice. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She was talking something about sexuality and somebody I didn't understand.
It's not about sex. It's men being curious, like men not knowing that they're attracted to women per se. They're attracted to men and women.
So obviously, if she brought that up, she has had that in her, probably one of her dating experiences. But now she's bestowing that on the panel of men, which they don't have nothing to do, and they don't even know the guy that was sexually curious, that she's called it. She's bestowing that example or that experience onto these panel of men, and these panel of men have nothing to do with it. Now, I understand she wants what she wants, and she don't want to go through down that road again, and I got it. But that's something not to be said in this panel, on the panel. That's something to be said after the fact if she finds a connection. But right now, she's throwing something on these men that some other man was flaky with his sexuality. And now she's putting that on these guys, and they have nothing to do with that experience. Nothing at all.
So men that are aware of what they really want, which is you be with someone and you don't know that they have a secret life or they secretly like someone else.
You should explain it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's good. Yeah, but yeah, you're very beautiful, and it's just like you have a lot going on, and you need.
Yes.
I don't think you have a lot of time for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, see?
That's about it.
So basically, she's admitting she doesn't have a lot of time, and then she said that's true. So that gives me the notion that she's on the show for clout, to be recognized, so she can get some publicity on YouTube and all these social media outlets, so people can know who she is. And to me, that's their society is cheapening down, watering down the essential or the criticality or the importance of relationships. For her to be on this and not to take this serious, and she's 36 years old, not to take serious that she's trying to find a mate for life, to be someone to be her husband, and she be the helpmeet to that man. She's not taking it seriously, and she's up here for clout. And she just said she doesn't have a lot of time. So why are you on the show if you don't have enough time for men to crawl, walk around, and get to know each other and build a meaningful and fruitful relationship?
I think it's an excuse, but I do have a lot going
You
on.
understand that though, right?
I didn't even have time to do my nails before getting here. I left from work and I had to. Yeah.
All right. So now is Nick someone that's your type?
He looks good. I love the hair. You know, everything looks good.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank
He looks like a younger brother, though. Oh. Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Let's head back.
I'm not going to do the walk with you.
I know. I don't blame you.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
James, I'm 34.
All right. And James, what do you do?
I'm a recent law school graduate, and I also do legal consultant work and legal commentary as well.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're very, very pretty. Very nice shoes, very nice dress. Put it together very well. I agree with the brother here to my left. I think that you, and maybe you're just nervous. You know, perhaps you're just nervous, but I just think you need to exude just a little bit more confidence,
Right.
and just kind of mastering the room, mastering the art of speaking, coming out here and conveying what you're looking for in a guy and things.
Okay.
Also, just a serial entrepreneur. So every time I hear that, it kind of scares me.
I did not use that word, though.
I could have sworn I heard serial entrepreneur.
No, not from
Okay, all right. Well, just someone, you just seem like you're very busy as well. I'll say that. You said you run a lot of businesses. I did hear that.
Yeah.
So you seem very busy, and I just feel like if we're here for love, if we're here for potential
Exactly.
marriage or children, whatever, I just want to make sure that there's time
Right.
for me and time for our future.
No.
I'm
Is
going
he
to
someone
say
that's your
this.
type?
Fear is something that is okay. It's okay to be afraid and not to be afraid of being afraid. You have to embrace it. And eventually your confidence shows up. I'm a very confident person. I could speak in a crowd of 2,000 and more. But this is a show. And you know how the critics be when you make a mistake. So,
Definitely.
you know. But yeah, he looks good. I like the way he's dressed. He looks responsible and he's in law school. He definitely has a brain. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
And he graduated. He's not in school no more.
Oh,
Lots of graduate.
sorry, sir.
We both mishearing each other.
Oh,
No, she doesn't have good listening skills. She wants people to, she wants an excuse for everybody, including herself. If you're scared, you're scared. Admit that you're scared. I'm like, man, she's on this show for clout. She's not on this show looking for love.
All right, thank you, James. Okay, so we do have 4 balloons left unpopped.
Right.
Go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question.
how are your mannerisms?
How are your mannerisms?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, why are you single? Why would you say you are single? There's always a reason for it, I think.
Okay. Let's start over here first. Name and age.
Shad, 34.
Shad, what do you do?
Shad or Charles?
Shad.
Sounds French.
So I'm the owner of Opulence Imports LLC in South Florida. I'm also a beard model, a men's fashion influencer as well. And yeah, that's it for now. No.
All right, if you want to go ahead and answer her questions.
Wait, there was a question before that though. Mannerisms. Okay.
Oh, mannerisms and why are you single?
For my culture, I was raised to, when you walk in a room, good morning, good afternoon, greet adults, look them in the eyes, things of that nature. So I'd say my mannerisms are cultured.
Okay.
And as far as the single part of it, I would say I'm a very selfless person, very selfless individual.
Okay.
And I seem to attract selfish people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know why that is, but it always ends up in me giving, and there's no reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? So once I feel like, I'm giving and I'm not being poured
Getting
into,
back.
yeah, it becomes draining at some
It's okay
point.
to give without expectations,
She seems to be a receiver. Now, everybody has their personality and everybody has their traits. But one of the questions I ask women all the time when I meet them, are you a giver or a receiver? And if the woman is a giver, that's a indication to me that she's selfless. Now, some women, I rarely meet a woman that's a receiver and receiving gifts and this and that and all that stuff, and is selfless. That's a rarity. That's a rarefied woman. But when a woman is a giver and she loves giving versus just receiving, that's an indication to me that she's a selfless woman. But this woman here on this show, she seems like a receiver. And that's why she says it's all right to give other than expecting something in return and receive. She seems to be a selfish woman, a selfish, busy woman who's getting older by the day, like all of us are, but she's taking it for granted and she's chasing clout.
Sometimes, eventually, what you want is going to come to you.
No, but that's the thing. I give.
Don't stop.
Yeah, no, I'm
Don't
not
stop.
going to stop doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to position myself in a way that I could attract a person that's also a giver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're
Right.
pouring into each other instead of
Yes.
one cup being filled and one cup
another
being
being
empty.
empty.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. All right, your name and age.
How you doing? My name is Jeremy. I'm 36.
And Jeremy, what do you do?
I have a logistics LLC. I'm a sports broadcaster. I'm a barber. I'm a event planner. I do a whole bunch of things.
All right, and if you want to go ahead and just answer her questions.
So my mannerisms are amazing. I'm humble. Real chill. I'm respectable. And I have a lot of decorum about myself. The reason why I'm single is I just haven't found the right one. Like my man said, I done ran across a lot of the wrong people, a lot of users, narcissists, people that's not really looking for what I'm looking for, which is a family, and a future. So.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Cedric. I'm 37.
Cedric, what do you do?
I'm a sales rep for a staffing firm and also run an e-commerce business too.
All right, if you want to go ahead and just answer her questions.
So my mannerisms, very cool, calm, collected. I'm humble as well. I'm an introvert by nature, but depending on my environment, who I'm around, I can be more of an ambivert. So I'll say that's my mannerism. And the reason why I'm single, I would say, just from what I've experienced, a lack of emotional stability for the most part, just the lack of emotional stability.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And over here, your name and age.
How's it going? My name is Tadero. I'm 35.
Hi.
And Tadera, what do you do?
I work in the ed tech space as a sales leader. I also helping my brother from another build a entertainment company focused on preserving hip hop, R&B, and black cinema called Hellastalgia.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her questions.
Yeah, I think that I'm single just because things just didn't work out, and my mannerisms is simply. I would say one, adaptable. I'm adaptable to whatever the environment I need to be in. I'm from East Oakland, California, so whatever space that I need to be in, I can adapt to that. But also, I'm just very humble. I know that life is bigger than me, so I try to leave spaces better than I left it, better than I found them.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So I am now going to hand you a pick. Have you hold on to that. All right, and then just to kind of switch it on over to you, if you want to go ahead and answer your own questions.
So to break it down, mannerisms is being loud on the phone, knowing when to speak when allowed to,
Okay.
and being able, like the cursings, and being able to be polite, to hand your seat when you see someone older or a pregnant woman, or maybe just a woman or a kid. Mannerisms is broad, but they did answer the question well. So I'm good in that aspect.
Okay.
And the reason why I would think I'm single is cultural difference.
Okay.
Yes. And that's because I'm not used to the dating scene here. It's a little different. You know, you have to understand people's traumas. Where I'm from, you man it up and, you know, you go. But you
Yeah.
have to understand that some people don't have a village to go to and talk to when they have problems, and they bottle it up and leads to depression. So I don't understand them. So it puts me in a position where I don't understand where you come from, and I cannot know how to deal with you.
Yeah. And you said you're from Cameroon, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. Well, it is time to pop a balloon.
Now, if she's from Cameroon, which she is, I'm sure they believe in man and woman and marriage. I mean, I'm just positive. I'm sure they do. And at the age of 36, and she's so damn busy, she don't have time to slow down to have a man find her because she's so busy doing this, that, and the third. To me, that's probably against the culture in which she was raised. But hey, I don't know that culture. I'm just assuming.
Balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Okay.
All right. I'll have you scoot over. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's pretty and she has a lot going on. I admire somebody who has a lot going on. That means that it shows a level of ambition, and that's why I kept my balloon unpopped.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I had to pick from 4 handsome men, and he's one of them. It's unfortunate. It's a show, and I have to, you know, I've been there before. I know how stressful it can get, so I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not stressed at all.
Oh, I was.
Thank you. Okay, we've now got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. Do you have a village? And as in village, I mean, do you have people you can talk to when you're going through stuff? Do you have a family that you can run to? And how is your household? Like parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles? And also, just to put the question all together, do you have married friends? If you aspire to get married, do you have married friends?
Okay.
Now, the question she asked is a valid question, but that's a question to ask women. Men, we are loners. Most men don't have more than 1 or 2 friends. Hell, in this day of time, most men don't even have 1 friend, so, especially the younger generation. But she's asking men a question that should be asked to women, because women are the ones that are in cliques, are in groups, are in tribes, have all of this support when they're down and out financially, mentally. Man, we don't have that. We have to lick our wounds and keep on marching. We don't have all of this stuff that women have. So no man compares himself to a woman in that aspect of life, because we know the structure for support for a man is totally obsolete. It is null and void. It doesn't exist. If it is, it's like so minute, it's smaller than a grain of sand. Women have groups and support all over the place. Trust me. So no man goes around comparing himself to a woman in that aspect, or in any aspect for that matter, as far as how much support do I have and this and that. That's a loaded question, and that question should be exclusively for women. Men don't have that type of stuff.
Start there and then come back. All right, let's hear from you first.
So you said a lot, but I definitely have a village. a village of many friends, friends that are a family that was my birth family and family that I've sort of inherited over time. My mom was a single parent. My father passed away when I was 1, but she did what she had to do to make sure that she raised me as a young man and did what she had to do to, you know, keep me surrounded by people who can instill values in me. And I never take that for granted, and I try to like pay that forward. And so, what was the second part of the question? I just want to make sure that I got
I
it.
might not even remember the question.
Yeah, it was a lot to it. But yeah, in terms of a village, I feel like a village is powerful. I believe in the mindset that the more you know, the more you owe. And so we need each other in order to get to where we need to be.
How's
so,
your friend group?
My
Do
friend
you have
group,
married friends?
I have married friends. I have friends of all different spectrums. I have married friends that's older than me. I look for wisdom, and so as someone who's looking for wisdom, I got to surround myself from people with different perspectives and different experiences that I've come from. And so I sort of lean on those when I need those moments of clarity.
Right.
Good. Thank you. All right, let's hear from you over here.
All right. So first question was
Village.
Village.
I remember.
Yes, I have a village. I'm part of a lot of different networks. So one of them is my fraternity I'm in. Wide network of brothers that help me out. I can talk to them whatever, whenever, for whatever. You know, so it's a wide range. Friends, associates across the country. I've been in the military, so got a lot of people across the world that I can really reach out to if I need to. For
How's
whatever.
your friend group?
Friend group is pretty decent. Friend group is, I got some married friends, some is not, so.
If I was a little bird and I was, you know, sitting somewhere with your friend group, like, would the conversation be the type that would leave me smiling or wondering what kind of person you are?
You're gonna definitely leave smiling because I mean, it'll be about some good stuff. It'll about be some money. It'll be about some money.
Okay.
It'll be about potential ventures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely gonna leave smiling.
Okay.
And our last guy up here. Let's hear from you.
You said first question was a village, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I come from a
Where are
very...
you from? I must ask.
Everybody wants to know. Big secret.
Let me guess. Haitian.
No, I'm actually Jamaican.
Oh, what one?
What y'all say?
But I don't know what that means.
I say I come from a very tight-knit family.
Okay.
Father, mother involved. I have 4 younger siblings, all of which I have like between 10 and 15 years, they're senior.
Okay.
So I raised all of them, like literally Pampers to the youngest one right now is 15, and he looks up to me. So yeah, close-knit family, and yeah, it's a village in all, aspect of the word. So.
Friend group? Do you talk to them? Who would you run to if you had an emotional problem? Because it's okay to talk to other people aside from your spouse, not a therapist. I'm talking about a family member.
Okay, so I have a very close friend, actually of 10 years now.
Married?
Yeah, and his name is Garrett. And he's,
You want to say hi to Garrett?
Yeah.
This lady is up here for clout. She's not looking for a man. She's up here for clout. She is not looking for a man.
He a young black pilot at that. So for major airlines, shout out to him. And he just engaged to his girlfriend. So they're on their way to being married. So, congrats on that as well. And yeah, I go to him, I chop it up with him, and basically it's like checks and balances.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I pitch certain things to him, and he feeds back to me and tell me, am I in the right, am I in the wrong? And, so that's who I go to when I need to have a serious conversation.
All right, it is time to pop a balloon.
One balloon.
One balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I think she's beautiful, and I want to hear her out and hear where she was coming from and hear her perspective.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Like I said, all of you look good.
Appreciate it.
You're handsome. You're well put together. I love your shoes.
We matching?
They match with your top.
We matching.
Yeah, shoes, top and hat,
Alright.
You look great. I just have to make a choice, and it's a difficult situation to find yourself in.
It's all good. God bless.
Thank you.
She got like
Okay, so for our two
like
guys left, you guys.
She act like these guys are losing out on all kind of stuff with her. Man, she's doing these cats a favor. Trust me.
Guys have any questions for her? You ready? Okay, sorry. I may just walk all the way back here. All right, what are your questions?
Were you raised out of love or survival?
I'd say both. And let me elaborate.
Please.
I come from a large family. We had cousins in the house, a lot of them. Think about having 20 people in the house and your food. You had to eat fast. And it's not from poverty. It's just because that's family, you have to share with them. So I think that's to an extent survival and love, because just having them around is a lot of love. So I grew up in a compound. We had dogs. We had a parrot too.
Parrot?
Yes, parrot. Parrot,
Heard, right?
parrot or
No, I
parrot?
was just making sure that's what I heard. I wasn't correcting you.
No, I mean the pronunciations are different.
Yeah.
So we had a lot in the house. So I think it's a combination of both, which is okay. I think, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can
Survival
I
as well.
elaborate a little bit? I appreciate your
Yes.
explanation. Can I elaborate?
Yes.
So when I say out of love or survival, when I say loving means you had upbringing that promotes what we would deem, or as African Americans would deem as a good life. Like you had the mom, the dad. They teach you to do good stuff in school.
Right.
You grew up. You ain't had no struggle. Out of survival, meaning like your peoples told you, oh, you got to be a doctor because you got to be the savior for our family, or like you got to be a big. You got to save us, pretty much. So like that's what I mean when I say love or survival.
Well, maybe survival is relative. I had to survive my cousins. That's a lot. So, but no, I went to boarding school my whole life and started dating late. And so I don't know that aspect, I'm sorry. So maybe that's another cultural thing. Because I do have black friends, and when we have conversations, they tell me I don't understand them. Because I wouldn't understand that maybe you make $30 an hour, and I'm like, you could do more, and you're like, I come from nothing, this is a lot. So I don't understand some things that.
Okay, so let me give you an alternative. Were you raised to be a wife or an independent woman?
Oh, definitely a wife.
Okay, that's kind of like what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Now, based on what she's saying, that she's occupied with school and 2 or 3 businesses, that doesn't sound like a wife to me. It just sounds like a young woman who has no responsibility to no one other than to herself, who has just living her life, living her best life, versus living a life where selflessness has to come in because she got a husband and family to tend to and to care for. But she said she was raised to be a wife, so I'll take her for a word.
Questions over here?
Yes. Do you have any children?
No, not yet.
Okay. You want kids?
Of course I do.
Okay. What's that number looking like in your head? Ideal.
As I get older, the number reduces. At first, I would have gone for 12.
Oh God. Damn.
I'm just saying, growing up, you want a large family. You think your cousins you want a home filled with kids. And then my dad would let me date, and I'm 21, 22, and the number keeps going down, and now I'm 36. I want 1 or 2,
Yeah, she's 1 year past the geriatric stage of giving birth or pregnancy. But I mean, of course, women can have babies. It's few and far between. But I've seen women have babies 49, 48, 50, 52. That's few and far between. Most women, they have their kids between the ages of 18 and 35. Once they finish having them kids, they're done. She's 36. She's still seeking a man, husband, preferably, to get married and have family. But to me, her priorities are in reverse. She's going all of this college and all of these business and then a husband and some kids. She don't understand time. She just don't understand time to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you asked her, does she have any kids? Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. I do not.
Do you have kids?
Okay, no kids over there either.
The pressure.
Say, I mean, based off of what you said about your upbringing, I kind of have an idea of, how you are, but I'd ask because I don't want to, would you consider yourself high maintenance?
You should have taken the microphone when you didn't have no questions to ask. Well, what is high maintenance to you?
So obviously she's high maintenance. She's an educated woman, well articulated. Now she don't understand what is high maintenance. I don't know her from a can of paint, but I can tell by looking at her right now and then looking at her Instagram, she is higher than high maintenance.
I mean, just above and beyond in every aspect.
Are you above and beyond?
Oh, Lord.
I'd say I am, but I'm just saying, like, is there a down-to-earth side, or is it like expense all the time?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So
Is there a balance?
What I would say is this. I am okay. I grew up comfortable. I had almost everything that I wanted. It's not a flex. It's because the monetary value is low. We can afford for those things, So it's very relative. I would want to have everything I want in the world. Do you have everything you want in the world?
No, I do not.
We cannot have everything we want in the world, so that's the answer.
Okay. All right, cool.
All these brothers need to pop their balloon. This woman is full of crap. She can't answer a question, is she high maintenance, yes or no? She can't answer that. Listen, man, this type of woman, for me, I would stay so far away from her. She would have to catch a plane just to call me. I was sitting so far away from this woman, it doesn't make sense.
We'll leave it at that. So it is time to pop a balloon.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're popping? Okay. All right, why'd you end up popping?
The age came about.
Right.
But I said, let me stick it out and try to get a feel for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to go off just that. And I don't know. I just don't feel like
it's back.
Yeah, between us. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm looking deep in your eyes. I'm trying to get that feel for you, but I just couldn't really get that connectivity. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
She don't want to connect with a man. She's batting her eyelashes, batting her eyes, blinking her eyes, smiling. She's all over the place and she's trying to deflect all the questions that the brothers are asking her, and she's deflecting and asking them, do you get it? I mean, it's wild. This woman is not a wife. She's just a single woman. Hopefully she meets somebody who can say, hey, let's just shack up instead of being lonely. But she is not wife material. I just know it from just looking at her on this show.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Like I said, they're all good-looking gentlemen, so yes, he will be.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Well, let me have you scoot that way. Scoot on over. Let me have you come on up here with us real quick. Let's see if we got a match. All right, do you guys have any final question between the two of you? Just one? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
No, I don't have no questions.
Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I might have to pop.
Okay. All right, why are you popping?
Just because he was not initially my first pick.
Okay.
But he does look good. He does look great.
Thank you. I'll have you head back. So who?
She just did this brother a colossal favor. He don't even know what bullet he dodged. She just did him a hell of a favor. Trust me.
Who was your first pick? Since you said that, I gotta ask now.
Someone taller.
Oh,
Yes.
it's only like
Maybe amongst these two gentlemen.
Okay. All right. Well, unfortunately, that is all of the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys. Thank you.
And there we have it. Episode 44, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's a new YouTube channel. It's gaining a little traction, and I appreciate all the traction that it's gaining. Once again, everyone wants unfailing love. Better to be homeless than a liar. Take care.